Yeah. Hello, good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? Yeah. Hello, can you hear me? If you can hear me, just indicate in the chat. Yeah. Never start.
Don't start. We'll do the end.
Yeah. Hello, good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? Oh, all right. That's fine. Yeah. So good evening. Um, thank you everyone for joining this stream today. No, it's not easy. Thank you for joining, and I really appreciate you like joining and sacrificing your time to be here. Without further ado, I would go straight to what the program entails and what what it does. So the first thing is this app is built for PC, that's laptop and desktop use right now. It has not yet been designed for mobile yet. So mobile guys, we got you. We're still looking into that, and we are looking for a possibility to do that soonest. Yeah, this is the login page, and I would just sign up here, or sign in rather. Oops. Okay. Um, seems I've forgotten this password. Alright, I'm logged in. Yeah, just want to clear up some things. Yeah, so to use this app is not difficult at all. It's pretty easy, super easy. And there are two main ways to create a score. I already have created scores here, but when you log in, it's going to just show you, if you're a new user, it's going to show you the two ways to create a score. The first way is via importing your music XML. That's, you can bring in your music XML from whatever notation editor you're using before, be it Sibelius, MuseScore, or Dorico. Anyone is fine. You can import music via music XML, and you can also, like, if you want to start from scratch, you can now enter your title, subtitle, and other details to do that. So I'll start by importing music XML. That's very easy. So to import music XML, we click on new project, then click on import XML. Yeah, so I'll be using Marcin Juan Hallelujah. It's a piece by my friend Mr. David. So we'll import it, and it's going to create it. And voila, it's created it, and this is the score here. So you can see that you can bring in your music XML, and it's going to give you your software score straight. And so here, if you want to make any changes here, you could still make changes here on this editor. You could, if you want to change the lyrics, you could edit, double click on it to change the lyrics. If you want to change the notes, you could click on it to change the notes, and you could do a couple of other things too. So that's just it to import XML. But you should know that importing XML, like, it's on a credit based usage, so you would have to like get your credits to use it. Yeah. So and that was very easy. So I would go on to the main one, that's composing directly in the app, on the app. Yeah. So to compose directly on the app. Oh yeah. For today's session, I'll be using this piece by GF Handel. I think most people know it here. Title of the piece is Since by Man Came Death. I'll be transcribing it. The composer name is GF Handel. The key signature is E minor. Oh, E minor. And this is the piece here, Since by Man Came Death. Yeah. And the time signature is 4/4. The parts there are soprano, alto, tenor, bass. I think number of measures is 137. Tempo starts at 60. So I'll just create. Yeah, so it has created it, and we'll start. So from the score here, so I'll just transcribe it by hand. So you see how it. So I'll be very fast. I'll try to be very fast. Yeah. So there are two ways to, before we start. There are two ways to enter. There are two ways to enter a note. One is by clicking on N here, and it gives you the note entry mode. And the second one is outside the note entry mode. You could just click on a note here and press your notes, and it's going to give you the notes. But the difference between both of them is that note entry mode advances your position to the next cursor. So if you're on note entry mode and you press a note, that's me, it takes you to the next cursor for you to enter a note like that. So I will start here the mm, mm. If you want to enter notes on the high octave, you just have to press this octave plus, that means on the high octave, and then any note you enter now, it's with the high octave. So this is for 4 beats. Yeah, the end of this is a double bar. So for me to get a double bar, I select the measure chrome here. I select a measure, I click on bar line, and I click on a double bar. That's double bar after this, and they just give me the double bar here. For all tools, we have, I'm going to go from this octave up mode. Yeah. Yeah. So I think this bar line is wrong here. It's just normal. Yeah. Yeah. Hope you can see my screen. So I would go to tenor parts. So for tenor parts, we have so then for bass we have, so to get lower octaves while on the note entry mode, you just click on this octave minus. So we have all right. So yeah, I'll enter the lyrics right now. So for to enter lyrics, we use Shift and L. It'll give you this lyrics pop over. You can also select a note and come to the toolbar here. You see lyrics, and when you press it, it's going to give you the toolbar too. Yeah, so we'll enter scenes by man keep death, scenes by man keep death. So this note have slows here. That's autos and tenors. They have slows, and to get slows, you use Shift and you click to select. Then when you press Shift and S, it's add the slow. Also Shift and S, it has a slow. To get all the available commands and what you can do, you can come to documentation. Documentation is just here, docs, and when you see commands at the last and keyboard shortcuts. So if you click on keyboard shortcuts, it shows you what all the commands you can do to take all the commands you can do. Also, you can also see them here on the engraving toolbar. Yeah, so that's for that part. And if we want to hear it, we can click on play. Yeah, that's good. That worked. And I hope you can see my screen clearly. Yeah. If you want me to make it bigger, you can indicate. And if you have any questions, you can also put it on the chat. So continue to this part. So for me to get all right. Okay. And here, if I select the this into half, it gives me half note and an engine. I take it back to auto because I want full notes. Ti, ti, do, sol, la, ti, do. Alright, so this T is on this TT is on a lower octave, and for me to take it down lower octave, I use Control Alt and down arrow, and it's going to take it down to lower octave. This Sol, La, Ti, Do, same thing too. Control Alt and that. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Okay, I'm gonna delete this. This is gonna be on the full beat. Do, so, do, have it. Alright. Ti, do, la, ti, da, 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 da. Alright. So that's up to that section. For the soprano part, I'm going to add in the other parts now. Alright. From the Allegro section. Okay, what is okay, right? So when you select a rest and you just press the dot, it split the rest into half first. Then you can continue. Ooh. So these are on the lower octaves. Pa 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 pi pa 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 pa. Alright, so yeah, that should work for yeah. So okay. Alright. Oh. So. Right, we're done with autos. So I think I should just put the words here at this point for soprano and auto before going for tenors. So let's put it easy. Shift and L. Byman, King, also. Oh, seems I've made a mistake and have to delete that. So after deleting, you have to press enter for it to actually delete it. Yeah, this is the issue. Also the alright. So done with the lyrics for that part. Let's get to tenor parts, and tenors have C4 here. Okay. Okay. Just let's see. Alright, so this is right. That is it. Wait, let's see. Right. Okay. Middle. Okay. Okay, I've gone from end mode. Okay. And we are done with 10 now. And you can also follow, you can just check your, you can also follow along with the score. You can, it's used by Mankim Date from Handel Messiah. Yeah, and one thing I see people do when they log in the site is when they create a score, they go to write mode. Yeah, I won't advise you to go to write mode straight away except you really know what you're doing, because write mode, what's here is like a kind of canonical representation of your score. So if you don't know what you're doing and you try to enter notes here, it will still show on your engraved screen, but you might mess things up and you might not be knowledgeable enough or know how to kind of revert it back. You could actually mess things up here. So if you don't know how to do it, yep. So back to where we were. We're done with tenors. Yeah, for that part. So the next part is just the bass part of the allegro. Here. Alright. So if you want it to advance to the next note, you have to like on the note entry mode. Mi, sha, do, mi, sha, do. So we have the T last. Oops, I just keep making mistakes. we have to make this. Okay. Do. Alright. And we're good with that section, so we could just play back that section. So yeah, that's good. I'll continue with the next section. So for this, you have to make this bar line a double bar line according to the score. It's a double bar line. So we just click here, we select bar line and double bar line. It's adds it, and this section is in D minor. It's actually not change. It's actually not explicit, but implicitly we can see that it's in D minor. So, and to audiate better for singers, I'll just and to show how to use modulation in this app, I'll just change it to D minor, so it works well for everybody. So to change to D minor, it's really easy. Select the bar, so select the measure. Yes, it's the bar. Select the measure, then come to key, then it shows you this modal D, then you select the minor. Yeah, that's D minor. Then click on apply, and voila, we have our song in D minor. So continue. So for that part, you have Z la. Okay. Oh. Yeah. La. Ooh. La la la. Oh. And after this, we add the double bar line. Okay. For autos we have low octave, and automatically it's, as you can see, it's give you the modulation helper, so you don't even have to um think of the modulation helper while composing. So once there's a modulation, or once you specify a modulation, it automatically calculates the modulation helper for you. Okay. T T T do mi re do re. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're good with autos. Then for tenors, we have fa 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 re mi la 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 ti do ti la ti. Okay, this does an octave higher. For basses we have re ti 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 la. Ti 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 la. La 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 fa fa mi. Yeah, and we can also here, we can start from here, the last two bars, and then right. Okay. Yeah, I'm done with that section. So then we go to the last part of the song. So the last part, it's Allegro. Mi la zi la Ooh, and I have to. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh. Sophie. Ooh. So, oh, let me just add the words to this. So, I'm sure what we're doing. For as in Adam or die. For as in Adam or die. For as in Adam or die. Key and this. From this to this is slow. Alright. So yeah, on to the next part. Even so in Christ shall all be made alive. Even so in Christ shall all be made alive. Even so in Christ. Sophie. And there's a return here from the score. There's a return here to E minor. Okay. So I'll just select this bar and change the key to E minor. T yeah, right. Oh, okay, let's go. Good to go. Alright, we're almost done with the song. Oof, I thought I could be faster than this, but it is what it is. This is relative, and this do is meant to be oh. Right. And we're done with soprano parts for that part. So I'll just input the words even so in Christ. Even so in Christ. Alright. Yep. Okay. Almost. Yes. Oh, yep. Oh, and so in Christ shall all. Okay. Oh, so in Christ. Oh, yeah, and we're done with sopranos. Wow. Yeah, so I'll go to the next part from that section. That's also parts. So since we've done the lyrics for soprano parts, this will be pretty quick. Okay. Let's get there. Let's go. Mm, okay. Da, oh, I always keep forgetting to turn off the octave. Yeah, there's one thing about auto parts. Sometimes the computer gives you more note drought. Alright. Okay, let's see what we have here. So this okay. Tizi. La di la di. Okay. Let's see. La. Okay. La. Okay, you have la zila. La zila. Oh, okay. La fa mi mi. Alright. La fa mi mi. Alright, and the next part we have. Oh. Next part is tenor. Yeah, I would also be sending this call to registered users of the app, and yeah, so if you registered with the app, you'd be getting this score right away immediately after the stream. So for tenors, we have a D. La 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 ti do, la da da ti ti la. Alright, on D minor. Yup. Alright. Okay. La di da 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 ti ti. So this from here to here, it's a high do. Da 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 ti ti. Da. Alright, this do it a high octave. La 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 ti do. So la la ti ti ti. Wow. So la la ti ti, and that's a mi on A minor. So this is an upper octave. This mi should be auto. La la ti ti mi. Ti 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 do re mi. Right. And this is ti ti do re. Ti ti do mi. Oh, we're almost done. Almost done. Mi mi re mi fa ti.